Here are my supplies that I'm working with tonight. I've got a washcloth and a magic eraser, and that is for just getting it extra clean before I start. I have this scraper type thingy. Now, before anybody comments that I'm an idiot, I recognize that I don't really know what this is, but it was in my tool arsenal and it worked. I have painter's tape, I have a sander, and I have a microfiber roller with, it's made for satin paint, which is what I'm working with. And lastly, I have Kilz, the Premium Primer Sealer Stain Blocker. I'm using Premium because it has supposedly excellent adhesion and exterior durability, hopefully. And then I have the paint that I'm working with. It might seem like overkill because this is paint and primer, but I just feel like I really want this to be sturdy. I took a drawer and got it color matched. That way I could paint part of the furniture and not have to worry about it not matching with the rest. And it looks like it was a pretty good match. So I am going to proceed. The first thing I'm doing, which I've already done, is I wiped the furniture down. Crazy, right? Because look how dirty it is. Well, you know, kids. After that, I scraped. So taking this at a tiny, tiny angle, I mean, what is that, like 10 degrees? I don't know. I just went along and very gently did this to the tops of my furniture to get any sort of gooey, sticky, raised stuff off the surface. Oh, look, there's some more. Whoopsie. But as you can see, I'm not even really stripping paint or anything. I am very, very gently just kind of getting the gunk out. Because when I paint, I want a very smooth and flat surface. The next step is to take your medium to fine sander and just kind of gently go over all your surfaces that you're painting. You don't want to see like a visible sanded surface. You just are doing that to get any sort of particles loose that are there, that don't belong there. And then after you sand, you're going to kind of vacuum over the surfaces, wipe them down one more time, and then we'll go on to the priming. So let me go ahead and get everything sanded and I'll be back. So I put my painter's tape just below the line where I'm painting to block it from splashing. And I'm about to stir up this Kilz really well and get started. The Kilz says that the dry time is about 1 hour. So I am going to give it about 2 hours once it dries just to be safe before I go on to paint the paint over it. My first coat of primer has been applied to all the different surfaces. And just waiting for that to dry so that I can go ahead and work on the next coat. Alright, so the furniture had a night to dry and I came back to check on it this morning. This is the result of 2 coats of paint and 1 coat of primer. And it looks fantastic. It looks like it's brand new again. I'm super happy with the results. I'm going to wait a couple of days before I place anything on it just so the paint can really cure. And that way we don't have any issues with scratches or, you know, anything coming undone, because I want to try to keep the surface of these things as smooth as possible. But yeah, I definitely think that this is a good solution and super excited.